The next wave of software will be proactive yet invisible, seamlessly layering into the tools you already know and love, becoming the unconscious default. Tell me more about the future we're working our way towards, because it sounds pretty fluid in a really nice way, but I'm curious what that really kind of means.
I think starting with text messages is so interesting because there is this uniquely deep, rich, unfiltered sort of stream of information about a user that you wouldn't get anywhere else that determine what their intentions are, just the manner in which they're responding to people, the frequency in which they're responding. It's really good, at least even a base level, like here's what my product does. It's almost one of these mini apps, right? Like one of these wrappers, almost like a CalAI would be, or a I don't know. There's a bunch of these like random AI apps that sort of print because this is a universal problem and very easily understood. And so that has always been the goal. Like we have to start somewhere where people download the app, they think it's a phenomenal experience, they find real utility in it, and it doesn't even matter if it's an AI company that's building it or their neighbor. Like it's providing use to them. But I think I've always been really interested in how we can add proactive personal intelligence into large language models and how we can create this experience that actually 10x's our lives that we live on and we depend on every single day. We started the company really looking at the voice assistant space and
Mm,
building things on iOS and thinking, oh, well, if we aggregate all of these different streams of context, right? Your emails, your calendar events, your random visits, your random photos, the places that you go, like all of these intricate little details into one place, then we can create a legible stream of insight. Okay, I should help Molly find, an Uber to the next destination she has, or I should help her create some, dossier doc for the next conversation she's going to have, and whatever it is. Um, and through that process, we realized that I think building on iOS is a lot more associated with entertainment, and building on Mac is where real utility or value, where sort of people
yes.
live and
Big applause.
create things. And so I've always been more interested in building the utility thing. And I think once I had Reply out in the hands of people, I don't know if you've used it, or seen videos of it, but we do quite interesting things behind the hood, just inside of the iMessage app, right? So we layer a little logo in the text field, always accessible in every single conversation, so that if you click on it, it starts magically streaming and typing in a response where you can just send. If you
Right.
don't like it, you delete it, you press it again, it streams another one. And then similarly, if there's a calendar invite, if there's a mention of, hey, me and you are planning something, it's going to be at this restaurant at,
Yeah.
noon, there's actually a pop-up and it says, hey, you want me to add it to your calendar? And you can send the ICS file to both parties right then and there by just clicking on that once. And so this idea of just-in-time help, of implicit help, of I don't even have to trigger anything, but it just watching my screen at the same time that I'm doing things and I'm learning and I'm going through my routine and my workflows. It should understand, how do I format the calendar event?
Yeah.
How do I like to send it? Right? All of these things are implicit decisions. And so that's where this idea of invisible OS came from.
You can't make your product better without listening to your customers. But how are you supposed to actually figure out what your customers want? You can send out a survey, of course, but people just want to give the right answer in that case. They're not really giving you their honest opinion. Well, at This Week in Startups, we actually found the perfect answer. It's called Perspective AI. Their expertly trained AI conducts one-on-one interviews with your users based on your prompts and questions. Just tell their system whatever you want feedback on in simple language, and they take care of the rest. We've learned so much about our audience since teaming up with Perspective AI. Reginald, for example, is a founder who listens and wants more quick hit, faster paced content. And an anonymous guy from Canada gave us tons of helpful feedback about some audio syncing issues we've been having, and we fixed them. This is the kind of feedback that's invaluable when you're a founder who is product obsessed, like you should be. Sign up today and get started in just a few minutes at getperspective.ai/twist, and you'll get your first 2 months free. That's getperspective.ai/twist.